Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a very interesting story that was captured yesterday by the Star. The story is going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. The Star Kenya, inside Uhuru warnings on Kenya Kwanza that have come to pass. If you go through that story, the Star newspaper highlighted some of the warnings Uhuru Kenyatta gave to Kenyans against William Ruto, but Kenyans never heeded to Uhuru Kenyatta's warnings. I want us to dig deep into that for Kenyans to understand in details what's happening behind the scenes as far as Kenya's politics is concerned. If you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. We are at a very interesting point in our history where we have a president who is clearly doing the exact opposite of what he promised. I don't think since independence there is any other leader or president who has done what William Ruto has done. If you look at the promises William Ruto gave when he was campaigning, he's doing the exact opposite. I don't think he has even fulfilled 1% of the promises he made. So technically, William Ruto is doing the exact opposite of what he promised Kenyans. And when I say that, I'm not taking sides. That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. The backbone of Ruto's campaigns was the hustler narrative that he was going to uplift the lowly in the society, the mamambogas, the bodabodas, to some elevated levels of prosperity economically. And I'm very sure very many Kenyans, or some Kenyans, believed him and voted for him just on that basis alone. There was that hype that he was going to bring change, a new style of doing things. The truth of the matter, as I talk, things are worse off than they were when Uhuru Kenyatta or Kibaki or Moi was the president. Things are worse off. And if you look at it very keenly, William Ruto described the previous governments as dynastic governments. Governments that never cared or understood the plight of the poor in the society. If you compare Ruto's government to those previous governments, this Ruto's government is the worst, very insensitive to the plights of the hustlers. And so many things were said during the campaigns, which we cannot even actually mention all of them here. One issue that Kenyans can still remember was that immediately nikiweka Biblia chini, unga was to retail at 70 bob. In fact, upon William Ruto putting that Bible down, instead of unga retailing at 70 bob per 2 kg pack, it shot. It went up. The taxes William Ruto is increasing on a daily basis is seriously alarming. The size of the government. Ruto was accusing the previous government, Uhuru Kenyatta's regime, that the Azimio team were only interested in creating positions for themselves. Ruto is actually doing the exact thing he was accusing Uhuru Kenyatta's government of doing. In fact, we are even seeing he has added more cabinet secretaries, more principal secretaries. He has even added more CASs. This is the biggest government. Even this government is actually bigger than even Uhuru Kenyatta's government. And all these increased positions is the hustlers who have been charged with the responsibility of sustaining the big boys. So it's true that Ruto is doing the exact opposite of what he promised Kenyans when he was campaigning. And for those who are very keen, or for those who have been following us here, all these things we said even before the elections, some Kenyans never understood and thought we were just playing politics. And even Uhuru Kenyatta himself warned Kenyans and he told Kenyans in broad daylight that this is a man I've worked with. I know him better. You know, Kenyans on the ground, the hustlers, the mamamboga, the voters, they actually don't know these leaders. The leaders the leaders themselves, they know one another. People on the ground here don't know these people. Uhuru Kenyatta told Kenyans, this is a person I've worked with. I know him better. He is not fit. He is not suitable. Kenyans ignored all that and voted for William Samoei Ruto. So Uhuru Kenyatta's prophecy has actually been fulfilled. What he warned Kenyans against, and they never listened, Kenyans have actually witnessed all those in a William Ruto's presidency. The next elections are coming in 2027, and I'm very sure that still Ruto will lie to some Kenyans and they will still believe him. And maybe after the next election, they'll start complaining again. They'll start complaining again. So it's actually up to Kenyans to make a decision whether they want to continue suffering in the hands of rogue and lying politicians. That decision is clearly in the hands of Kenyans. They have that decision to make. If Kenyans can decide that they want to reject such politics of commonship, they have that power. They just have to wake up very early in the morning and to reject that kind of a candidate. By Kenyans not waking up in the morning to reject that candidate, they are just giving that candidate the power for to win an election. The best thing, Kenyans should actually turn out, or rather, turn out in very large numbers to vote against such useless candidates. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any other person watching us but you may want to support our forum, contact me through that number below. And to those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. The sentiments, or rather the story by Star, confirms that Uhuru Kenyatta's prophecy, or rather the prophecies, have actually been fulfilled. And how I just wish the Azimio Brigade could use Uhuru Kenyatta effectively to tilt the scales on the mountain. Because as things are right now, I believe that the only person who can tilt the scales on the mountain against Ruto and his team, that person is Uhuru Kenyatta. And Azimio can use Uhuru Kenyatta to achieve that mission. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.